How we doing, folks? Brian T. Shirley here, and it's another BTS on the road. This time I'm going to Jackson, Tennessee. Jackson, Tennessee, that's Baldo's Restaurant and South Street Comedy Club. That's right, I'll be at the South Street Comedy Club this Friday and Saturday. It's Thursday, so here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go see my mom and my grandmother, my buddy Greg Surratt in Georgia, on the way to Jackson, Tennessee. I'm here in Charleston, South Carolina, where I live, right down the road from my apartment. And I'll be in Jackson, Tennessee this Friday and Saturday. South Street Comedy Club, taking you with me. We're hitting the road. And I'm going to show you some of Highway 61. It's a scenic highway here in Charleston, and it's right down the road from where I live, and it's the way I like to go when I'm going to Atlanta. See you in Atlanta, and see you at South Street Comedy Club. You're watching BTS on the road.
Called me jealous and made me lose my mind, and so now you think we're through, but I'll be watching you. I believed what you told.
How you doing, folks? Brian T. Shirley, BTS on the road. Here we are in my hometown where I grew up, not far from here, Smyrna, Georgia. My grandmother and grandfather actually used to live right down the road here. My buddy Greg, who's shooting this, you'll see in a minute. Oh, there he is. You see him right now. He grew up here, and here's why I'm shooting this. Howard's Delicatessen right behind me. This is the third location of this place. Second location was at a place called Cobb Center. First location was not too far from here, Pat Mill Road. Reason this is important, the man that's shooting this and myself met there 31 years ago as teenagers. We were bus boys. So that's really cool, folks. Right here on this little trip, kind of a little nostalgia thing. And as a matter of fact, Dolly Parton and Queen Latifah, shot a movie here about 2 years ago. Anyway, they shot a movie here at Howard's Delicatessen. This is Brian T. Shirley reporting from the Smyrna area, and you will be seeing me next at the South Street Comedy Club in Jackson, Tennessee. Take care.
This is Greg Surratt. You're watching BTS on the road.
Met her at a bar on the other side of town. She took my breath away without making a sound. She walked through.
Hey, I'm Harvey from South Street Comedy Club, and you're watching BTS on the road. How you doing, folks? Brian T. Shirley, BTS on the road. Here I am, made it to Jackson, Tennessee, and I'm at South Street Comedy Club. As you can see, here's the lounge, sign outside. This is a great wall.
Look at Tim Wilson's picture up there. Did you see it?
Yep. It's sad.
Yes.
Cool. There's Harvey Boyd. How are you doing, Harvey?
I'm amazing.
2 shows this week with you, man. It was fun last time. You looking forward to it?
Oh, it's going to be fantastic, man. I'm so glad you're here. It's going to rock.
27 years it's been open. You've been here 20. Just a quick question, then we'll do our big interview later. But
Sure.
What do you attribute? You're a marketing guy. What's your best marketing scheme you think so far for getting this club out there?
Dude, I think just the legacy, you know, the fact it's been here for so long, and that it's 99% road comics, which is a big deal, you know. I mean, do you prefer watching college football or pro football? College football, right? Same thing for road comics. That's where the talent really is.
Cool. We'll talk more, Harvey. Thanks for having me again, and we're going to look at the club right now.
You got it, man.
Take care.
Them girls would take Kroger coupons up there. They didn't give us shit. You get a lap dance for a 50-cent hamburger helper. No shit.
All right, folks, as I told you, BTS on the road. We're doing something different this time. We're going to do an exclusive interview. I got a chance to pick the brain of a club owner, and this time it's Harvey Boyd, who's been here. South Street's been going for 27 years, Harvey, and you've been 20 years in. We were talking about the industry a little bit before. Give us some insight onto what you think's going on right now.
Well, it's not just comedy. It's just live entertainment, period. I mean, stand-up comedy, anybody in the music concert business, everybody's kind of having a tough go of getting people out of their house and coming out to enjoy any type of live entertainment. And gee, who can blame them? I mean, when you can go to Walmart and buy a big screen TV, I mean a nice one for $500 with surround sound, and go home and plug into DirecTV or Dish Network, you got 200 channels, half of them in HD. Why would you leave the house? I mean, it's really a tough sell to get people out of the house nowadays. And then you compound that with, with people being involved in Facebook. People are watching 6-second Vine videos. They're watching YouTube videos. They get entertainment right there on their hip with their cell phone anytime. It's becoming tougher and tougher to get people to come out and enjoy live entertainment. So it's tough. I mean, I think as artists and entertainers, we're just going to have to work harder to continue to hone our craft, continue to work on what we're doing, because and just wait for the cycle to come around, because you figure in everything I've already mentioned, and then the other challenge that we have is getting people to come out a certain night at a certain time. I mean, we've all got DVRs, we've all got TiVo, we all download podcasts so that we can enjoy entertainment or get information on our schedule as consumers. And so then, in order to ask somebody to come out at a certain date at a certain time, it's just asking them to jump through one more hoop. And so, when you start taking all that into consideration, live entertainment is having a tough go of it, and it's primarily because consumers are now under the impression, and they're right, that they have control. So I don't know where we're going to go with it, but it's going to be tough.
I agree with what you're saying, and let me ask you a question, because I realize what we said earlier was it's just a matter of sticking it out, a matter of us just doing what we do and continuing on. But if you got any advice, old dogs like me, young guys, you're a booker. What do you look for, and especially in this new, the new age of the internet and all this stuff, we got to market ourselves differently as entertainers. What do you have advice-wise on that front?
It's a very good question, and one thing I think you need to start thinking about when you do put something online, to make sure that it's a very small bit. You may take some of your smallest, tightest bits, put them online, and don't put too many, because if you put your entire set online, even if it's in 15 and 20-second increments, why is the guy going to get up off his ass and come to the show to see you? So you almost have to give them just enough to make them go, oh, that guy or that gal is funny, I'd like to come see them. But then they need to want to get up off the couch and come see you. If you put too much on there, then there's no reason for them to come. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think it does. And one more question for you. You are now branching out into different entertainment areas yourself. You're doing the club, obviously. Magazine, which I'm gonna get a shot of that on here. Also, now you're shooting commercials, so you're finding yourself, even as a club owner, to differentiate out. I'm writing and filming and stuff. do you think that might be the wave of the future for entertainers that go separate ways with what they can do? You know, several different areas.
That's a tough call because, you know, like anything else, it's hard to be a slave to many masters. But at the same time, we all got to eat, you know. So I think if you can find something that's going to take a small amount of your time and still generate a revenue stream for you, then yeah, you probably should do it. And if it's also something that's going to still come in and impact what you do as an entertainer. For example, if you're going to be a stand-up comic and you also figure out how to you know, develop your own videos or develop your own podcast or whatever, those are things that you can do that you can turn into revenue streams, but they're also ultimately going to help you in the promotion of yourself.
Well, I do want to thank you once again, Harvey, for doing the interview here, and this is just another aspect of what I'm trying to do. So we will talk to you soon, and tomorrow night's another show, and hopefully we can get a great crowd like we did tonight. I thought they were a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun, and and we will continue to, you know, let's just keep doing what we're doing, you know. But we need to find ways to fine tune it and refine it so that it's coming from the consumer's point of view. A couple of more quick points for you.
Sure.
Newspapers are having the same challenge, and you know, we're all in the same family. They're providing entertainment and information to a consumer group. It's the same thing we do. Radio is having a tough time, same thing. Television having a tough time, same thing. I was watching a TV newscast the other day. A guy comes on the air and he says, "I'll have the extended forecast coming up for you right after this commercial." Are you kidding me? I got the extended forecast on my cell phone. I don't even need this guy, you know, so I don't have to wait. And so when we start thinking about what we're doing entertainment-wise, we have got to find ways to give them just an immediate taste, a small taste of what we do, and then encourage them to come see the bigger show.
Right, because live entertainment can never be replaced with increments. I think live entertainment is where you see the in the moment type of things, and you really get to see the raw performance.
You do, but you know, man, people are being entertained now by dancing cats, by a 2-year-old that plays the piano, you know, on these little 30-second YouTube videos that are getting millions of hits. So if people can be entertained by doing that, what have we got to offer? You know, I mean, it's a tough sell, and I understand. You got to understand it from the consumer's point of view. What's going to make them get up off of that couch and away from that big screen TV and go pay money to come see you? Man, it better be something spectacular.
Well, thanks so much, Harvey, and that's why I wanted to do this with you. You are a man who knows exactly what he's talking about, and you have some very good words of wisdom for us all, as entertainers, club owners, and even the media. So we will talk to you soon, and thanks again for doing this.
Thank you, man.
I'm Dan Whitehurst, and you're watching BTS On The Road.
She's also been on the Bob Baton radio show, where it's clubs and colleges all over the U.S. The very funny Mr. Dan Whitehurst. Come on up, Dan!
I get it up. World's Swedish Cup. It's kind of like having the biggest penis in second grade, right? But it's not, because I won that too. I was 15.
She likes girls, and so do I. My friend